Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing good and welcome back to another video. Today we have a new game. Yes, it's a free appetizer or a demo game. It's called the Diner at the End of the Galaxy. It's a diner slash management game, so if you guys are into that, then it's probably the video for you. And without further ado, you know what? Let's just jump straight to the game. Alright, so the game do use seeds, so every playthrough might be different, it does get shuffled. So let's see. Welcome to the Pataliputra Galaxy. The size of the galaxy map you play on determines the number of conquerable regions it is divided into. A larger map will have more regions and rewards for factions to conquer. Conquer? I thought it's a diner game. What does it have to do with factions to conquer? The game ends when one faction conquers at least 75% of all the regions in the galaxy. You win if you have at least friendly relations with that faction, and you lose if you don't. Oh, that's actually very interesting. So you run a diner. I don't know what does it have to do with any faction whatsoever. But anyway, we do have small, big, and gigantic galaxy. Let's go with gigantic. I just want to see how it works. Creative mode, easy mode, and normal. But let's go normal. Alright, so enjoy this free appetizer. Hello and welcome to the Diner at the End of the Galaxy free appetizer. In this game, you'll get to open your very first intergalactic diner and manage it for the first 3 years. Play the tutorial and learn the basics of the game, highly recommended, or jump right in and figure things out yourself. Do expect to encounter a few bugs and quirks. We are constantly working to improve and expand the game, so bear with us. If you ever need help in understanding some of the mechanics, click the readable tutorial button at the bottom right of the screen. There's a glowing button right there. Click the readable button. Okay. Also drop questions and feedback in the Steam discussion board. We read those regularly. We hope you enjoy the game. Good luck. Thank you so much. Alright. Oh, I like there's animations in this portrait. A New Hope. To enter the old trading outpost, long abandoned for decades, piles and piles of boxes, trays and garbage fill the spaces of the vast building. The old man who brought you here turns to you. Well, here we are. It's all yours, he says with a smile. Perfect place for a diner. It's right along the trade route to Delmon. Won't be easy building it though. You want some advice, or should I get out of your way? To be honest, I kinda want to figure it out on my own, but at the same time, they do offer it, so I feel like we should go with this one. Could use all the help I can get, play through a tutorial. Let's do that.
After 2 days of walking through the dry valleys between the city of Dilmun and the docking ports of Sheba, you and the old merchant finally arrive at an abandoned military depot.
Well, here we are. Yeah, I know. It's a mess. But it's nothing a little tidying up won't fix. Have a look around.
I wasn't expecting
Moving your
that.
camera is done with the WASD keys, or just move your cursor to the edge of the screen. You can also zoom in and out with the mouse wheel, or the Q and E keys.
To be honest, I didn't expect to have voice acting in this game, but thank you. Thank you, Dev, for putting that. I really appreciate that. Confirm. Okay. Oh, this is a very nice tutorial menu. This reminds me of Space Haven, how they actually do tutorial, which is nice. You can just go through this one by one. So if you don't go tutorial, you can just read this and absorb it, and understand the game by just reading, right? But not gonna lie, it's kinda, this menu is kinda overwhelming. When a new player comes in and they try to read all of this, they'll be like, holy, this involves a lot of reading and understanding. I kinda don't want to play this game. But for me, who plays a lot of management game, this is probably my kind of thing. But I'm not gonna do a lot of reading here. Let's just go and see. I think we need to move our cursor, just like the bottom left here. And then
See? Not too shabby, right? There's definitely potential here.
Great work, player. We can move on.
I like how they have two voices here. One is the narrator and one is the character itself. That's pretty cool.
While you wait for the old man to finish rummaging around the outpost, you begin to wonder how convenient it must be if you could control time. Well, dear player, you most certainly can. Click on the time control buttons on the upper left corner of the screen. You can pause the game or speed it up. Try them out now.
I see. Top left over here, right? There is a pause, play, double speed, triple speed. Okay. There is some explanation here. We don't need that, but it's a good thing. I appreciate how they glue it up, so we need to try it.
Wonderful. Be sure to make use of time controls to take control of the game's pace according to your preference.
Okay. Now what?
These walls are hundreds of years old.
The old man exclaims.
They're soundproof. They're also vision-proof, unfortunately. Luckily, the security
That is pretty
cameras
true.
can see through them.
You can
Oh.
control the height of your diner's walls to improve your visibility.
Wait, we have
You can
security
have
cameras?
them all the way up or all the way down. Try using the wall height controls on the upper right-hand corner of the screen now.
I think there's like Sims 4 or like Space Haven. I appreciate this glow thingy, but I wish that it's bigger. Like maybe an arrow or maybe like a lot brighter. I'm not really sure. But yeah. Okay, that is nice.
Great. Be sure to adjust wall height at any time to better see what's going on at the diner.
Alright.
You and the old man walk into the inner courtyard of the depot to find a group of strangers hanging about.
Ah! I almost forgot to tell you. I went through the trouble of picking up some helping hands back in Dillman. You can thank me later. Anyway, you're the one paying their wages, so...
Your staff are key to running the diner.
Alright.
You can pick them up and drop them wherever you please. Try doing it now. Click and hold your left mouse button on any employee until you pick them up and release to drop them.
Alright. We can do that by clicking. I assume this is our employee. Gardener, we have cook, we have laborer, and a server. Okay.
Lovely. You got the hang of that pretty quickly.
Hey,
Let's move
thank
on.
you. I like how she praises me. I like that.
The
Don't
old
get that
man
very
points
often.
to the ground beneath your feet. Dry but fertile arid soil untouched by agriculture.
First things first, you gotta grow stuff to cook stuff. Let's start with building 8 planters boxes.
Alright player, open the Rooms menu in your bottom tray and select Growing Patch. You can only build growing patches in the outer courtyard in the middle of the outpost.
I don't know, but
You
her
can't build
voice is
them
so
inside.
familiar.
Click and hold
I
the
think I've
left
heard
mouse
her
button to
voice on a
select the
different game
tiles you
before.
want to zone.
I wonder.
Then open the Objects menu, select the planters boxes, place them in the zone, and confirm to start building. Make sure at least one of your employees is assigned as a labourer. Click on any employee to open their info panel to assign a role.
How do I... what? Employee? This one. Server. Rooms. Okay. Growing patch. It is red, so we cannot actually build over there. We can build here. Now what? Plant the box. Let's do that. I just want to build it like this. Oh, you can actually like drag it. Hold and drag. You can do it like this, right? This looks cool. I wonder if I can actually create more here. That actually looks pretty nice. I like that. Now what? I'll click this. Finish building. Oh, that's considered a building? Seems like our laborer is, well, working on it. I wish there is... I mean, he's working it over here, but the items is over here. So I guess it's not really that accurate. We can actually fast forward. Let's do that. I wonder if it's because, like, depends
The
on how
tribesman
many we
nods
have.
in approval.
Very nice. Not too hard, right?
Remember, every room is built that way. Zone some tiles, place the required objects, and let the labourers get to work.
Alright. So that's our
Only a
laborer.
few crops can survive out here. Bush beans are hardy and easy to grow. They're the survivalist's best friend on this forsaken planet.
Bush.
Just so happens I've got
Bush
some leftover seeds from last year. Plant them in your planters boxes. Open your inventory to access your seeds. Make sure you assign a gardener to keep your crops watered and harvested.
Okay, the gardener. Alright. Bush bees. Oh, look at that. It does look like a crater though. A cricket? This look like an eye, like an antenna here, and I don't know if I want to eat that. There is some tutorial here if you guys want to read that, but I'm not going to read that. So how do we do this? We can click one by one, really? Is there a faster way? Oh, we can actually drag it as well. Okay, that's cool. That's very convenient.
The old man inspects your bush beans.
Looking good. Now, you can't survive on just bush beans. Customers will want other stuff too. You may be able to buy other crop seeds from traders. Heck,
okay.
you might even find exotic ones in other parts of the galaxy. But we'll talk about that later. For now, make sure you've got enough gardeners. Plants will die if they are left unwatered
gardeners.
for too long.
Okay, if you find that your plants are constantly wilting, it's probably because you don't have enough gardeners. Try hiring more to keep your crops well taken care of.
The old man leads you into the interior of the trading outpost.
Once you've got stuff to cook, you'll need a place to cook them. Let's build a kitchen.
The kitchen is in the heart of your diner. Start out by picking kitchen from your rooms menu. Zone off the area you want to build your kitchen in, then place the required objects.
Okay.
For a kitchen, you'll need at least one table, one cooking appliance, one order board. Cooking appliances unlock cooking methods in the dish creator.
Okay, that's cool. Zoning and building. Yeah. I like how they do have some like visualization how things work there. So kudos to the dev that actually, well, make the tutorial. It's actually pretty nice and informative. Let's see. I don't know why, but I can feel the lag. Is it? I don't feel like this game is like, but I feel like there is some lag there. Why? I have no idea. Maybe optimization issues? We'll put doors here. This is our kitchen, I suppose. You know what? I'll put another. Let's put another one up there. We can't see the doors. Okay, we can see it now. We do have open fire pit, roasting, rusty table, and all of this. That's pretty cool. Let's put one over here. Roasting pit. Yeah. Side by side. And a rusty table. 15 building materials, metal table, order board. I think order board is important. Look at the orders. And I feel like that's about it, don't? This is a... Do we need this? Building one order board. Barrel table black. Black barrel table. Yes. Useful, yes. Nice to look at. Not at all. I like the humor there. I like that. Okay. I feel like that's about it. No, we need a table here. Oh, okay. I bet metal table is square. Useful, yes. Nice to look at, no. Let's finish the building. I have to go through.
Good work,
says the old man. Now, be sure to assign one of your employees as a cook. The better they are at cooking, the happier your customers will be.
You know, sometimes it's okay to change your mind. Like when you need to make changes to a room. Hey, why don't we redesign one right now?
Okay, we are redesigning, but I thought we are assigning our cook. What happened to that? We just skipped it? Okay, that's weird. You can edit a room you have already built by clicking on a tile of the room and clicking the edit room button on the left part of the radial menu. You can add and remove items and tiles. You can then confirm or cancel your changes. Do note all customers and employees in a room will be pushed out during editing, cancelling their orders and their tasks, so be careful. Activating the edit room view on any room now. I guess this? Oh, okay. Edit room. The kitchen, yes. I don't think the game wants us to add anything else, right? I think we just confirm. This is a tutorial, right?
Huh. Better, I think. Well, it's your diner, so if you're happy, I'm happy.
I mean, you didn't ask me to put anything else. I mean, what are you to complain?
Many rooms, like the kitchen, the dining hall, crafting rooms, and special rooms, need assigned employees.
Assigning employees can be done in two ways. You can press the Assign Staff to a Room button on an employee's information panel. Clicking on this opens up the Room Management panel where you can pick which room to assign them to.
Alright.
The other way is to auto-assign. Click on any room that requires an assigned employee, and you'll see the Auto-Assign Employee button. Clicking on this auto-assigns any available employee to that room.
I'll abuse the shit out
This
of
only
auto-assigning.
works if there is an available employee with the appropriate role. Try the first method now. Go to any employee, open their information panel, and assign them to a room.
Go to employee, open their information panel, and assign them to a room. Okay. The thing is, if I see any assign button, I will abuse the shit out of it. Because if it's automatic, then why not, right? Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. So we click this employee, assign staff to a room, kitchen, assign. Are you sure you want to assign Jean Toulouse to the kitchen? Yes. So
Excellent.
Toulouse is over there.
Make sure you have enough employees assigned to rooms to cope with your ever-increasing customers.
Okay, now we gotta start working on the most important room in the diner, the dining hall.
That's where your customers will order their food and eat. At this stage, you won't need a large dining hall, so don't build something too large. Choose the dining hall option in your rooms menu. Don't forget to place the required items, including the self-order kiosk.
Alright, the self-order kiosk. I guess we are not using a server? I thought we do have a server. So now we need to build a dining hall. A room where patrons enjoy their food and drink in comfort and safety, relatively safe. Let's put it around here. I kind of want it to be connected. What can we put? Rusty table. Self-order kiosk in blue. Okay. I'll put it near the door here. So, we are done. Now what? We have a diner. We cannot assign anyone. Inventory. Maybe we can. How about this? We have 5.
The old
Fuji
man
berry.
takes
Oh.
a seat on the old rusting barrel you've recommissioned as a chair.
Not the most comfortable chair, but after days of walking out in the desert, it's a chieftain's throne.
That is
It's
very
important
true.
to note that you'll be able to unlock better furniture and decorative items later on. This will improve your customers' visitor satisfaction, which in turn increases your fame.
Oh, my fame. Okay.
The old man comes running to you with a look of quiet panic.
Raw bush beans? That's what you're serving your customers?
Okay.
Stop this crime against intergalactic cuisine and cook a proper dish. Look, I'll share a family recipe that even your most incompetent cook can make. Bush beans boiled in water over a fire or a grill. Voila! Bush
Voila.
bean soup. Do it!
It's as simple as it sounds, player. Click on the menu bottom in the bottom tray
Okay.
and create a new dish.
Oh,
It's
we
not
can
too
create a
late
new
to
dish.
save your diner's reputation.
It's not too late to say that. Okay. Creating a dish. You can create dishes by opening the menu button from the bottom tray. Click on the create dish to open the dish creator. Select ingredient you want and add them by clicking on the plus button. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Plant kamote. Yeah. Menu. So this is our menu. Raw bush beans. You can grill them if you want. So we add this. Add water. Then voila, bush bean soup. You can actually name it too. I'll name it too. Bushy bean soup. Yeah, there we go. Who knew that throwing bland bush beans into a pot of boiling water would make a passable, mostly edible meal? Consume 3 bush beans. I'll create dish.
The kitchen is dead silent. The old man slurps a spoonful of bush bean soup from a bowl your trembling chef just prepared.
Oh, disgusting. But
It's
it'll
your
do for
recipe,
now.
not mine.
As you get better ingredients, better kitchens, and better cooks, you'll eventually make something that won't make you rich. For now, it's take it or leave it.
That is very true. Oh, that's fine. How about because we do have a grill. Let's see if we can actually make a grilled option, right? Invalid, so no grill. Why we put water and grill? Nope. So we can't. So we have bushy bean soup and raw bush beans.
You go looking for the old man and find him smoking his vaporizer out in the courtyard.
Vaporizer?
There you are. I was just thinking, it's not just your customers you've got to take care of. You've got to make sure your employees have some place to get some rest.
That's true
A
too.
break room with a couch will do wonders for their morale.
A
They'll
restroom.
also recover their energy
Another
faster
restroom.
there.
A staff room.
Open the rooms menu and select the break room.
Okay. Break room. Where should I put this? Probably over here. I'll make it over here. Okay. We don't need it to be too spacious. Just enough to fit in one or two couch. And maybe this thing. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Refrigerator. I think we're good.
You go looking for the old man again and find him in the newly constructed break room, relaxing on the couch.
There we go.
Yes. This is what I'm talking about. Barely any couch fleas, too. Your employees are gonna love it.
Alright, nice.
The old man waves goodbye to a patron after a long chat.
That guy used to be a hydroponics farmer. You know, with the right offer, you could convince people like him to work at your diner.
You can hire
Huh.
any customer on the map, as long as you can afford their asking wage. Just click on any customer and click on Hire to get them to join your team. The more
Oh.
skilled they are, the more expensive they'll be. Why don't you hire someone new right now?
Oh, so basically they have a different way to actually hire your employees by hiring a customer. Which is kind of weird, but okay. Let's slow down a bit since, oh my god, it's so cramped. There's a door here. Why are you guys coming from this? This is the kitchen. Hello, excuse me, a pathing. Nanicole. How do we do it? We can hire cooking.
I saw that. Good work. I'm sure they'll fit right in. If they don't, well, you can always fire them.
It's very true.
Okay, player, pay attention. This is important. Your diner is subject to a population cap.
Oh,
If you look at the
okay.
indicator in the upper part of the HUD, you'll see the population counter. The number on the left is how many employees you have, and the number on the right is the total number of people that can be on the map at any one time, the sum total of your employees and customers.
Sure,
That
switch.
means that the more employers you have, the less space you have for patrons. Your fame dictates how many characters spawn on the map. The higher your fame, the higher your maximum population limit.
Okay.
This place used to be a trading outpost, then a military depot during the war. They left all this stuff behind when it was abandoned. You can clear out all this stuff by salvaging them. You'll have more space for more rooms. There's also plenty of materials here you can recover and use for building, and who knows, you might find something valuable.
Salvaging is a key part of building your diner. It's how you create more building space. Click on the Salvage button in the bottom tray and select the tiles you want cleared out. Make sure you've got at least one employee assigned as a labourer. For
Yeah,
now,
we need a labourer.
start by salvaging 10 tiles.
Okay, laborer. This guy is a cook. Do we have laborer? I'm not really sure, but we're gonna try. A customer has been waiting. Oh, what is this? What is this thing? Bogok. Oh no, ogok. Oh no. Oh, we have. What is this? I think this is equivalent to like rats for us. Nice.
The old man watches while your employees clear out old crates and machinery.
Excellent! It's feeling roomier already.
Nice.
Now, listen carefully. In Noosa, fame is everything.
Alright.
The only way anyone out there will know this place even exists is by word of mouth.
That is
so
very
keep
true,
your
actually.
customers happy. Put some decorations in your dining hall. Make sure there's enough staff. And most importantly, enough food. Soon enough, your fame will improve over time.
You can open your fame widget on the lower right edge of the HUD to see how you're
Over
doing.
here. I
Try
think my
raising
face
your
cam is
fame
blocking
by
it.
5 points
But-
right now by adding more decorations. Remember, a patron increases or decreases your fame when they finish eating. Their visitor satisfaction indicates
Right.
how happy they are. The higher, the happier. And the happier, the more fame increases.
Okay, that's cool. So let us open this. Another poster. Cool looking square poster gives +1 VS for customers who walks within 1 tile of this object. Okay. Keep on clicking this. Can we make new dishes? Oh, look at this. Bulgock meat. Can we combine this? Maybe grill? Invalid. Not grill. Maybe how about water? And then a boil. Ladinki stew. Ladinki? No. Ladink the washaroom stew. Ladink the washaroom. Read. L.A. Dink the washaroom. Nice. Maybe we can grill this bulgock meat. What is this? A meat that highly beloved by lovers of a video game from centuries ago where they defend their ancient. I think there's a reference there. Can anyone tell me what reference it is? Grilled bulgock. I'll change it with ogok. Why? Because, of course, ogok in Malaysia, Sabah means, well, pig. I think it's pig. Like wild boar, maybe? Grilled ogok, ladinka the washaroom, bushi bean soup, and raw bush bean. I want to rename this. Raw bushi beans. Yes, perfecto. Oh, tea dispenser. This is cool. Wait, what is the description for tea again? If the water tastes weird, just turn it into tea. Kakua machine. Kahua. I think this is favorite liquid stimulant. I feel like this is kinda like coffee. I think this is coffee. The staff room should have it. I can put it here. Maybe can I put it here? Will the customer should drink it? Not really sure. Oh, there we go. Diner Directive. The Banishimal Minister of the Industry arrives at your diner. Greetings, manager. I'm here about your diner's annual directive. The Banishimal tasks all business with directives, arbitrary, objective. In an effort to drive economic growth, the minister continues. Okay, that's nice of you to be here in person. Please choose one key performance. Achieve 100 fame. A little bit too much. Generate 1,500. How much do I have now? I only have 148, so that's almost impossible. 7 active dish menu. I mean, you can try that. I'm not really sure if that's even possible. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have new. Can be boiled or grilled. Boiled or grilled. So we can add this and maybe you. Komoti gloop. Chomot, which means a mess. Goopy. Chomot goopy. Oh, chmot. Okay, you know what? Chmot sounds more stylish in trend. How about this one? Chomoti leaves provide color and much needed nutrient to otherwise dull and greasy dishes of the Alkali wasteland. I think we can actually with Pogo. No? Really? I wonder what you can actually make with this. Oh, we can. That is very interesting. Maybe Chomot? I wonder. Maybe you can add this. We can't. Oh, that's a no. Grilled chamoti. Chamot. Right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. I just need one more. What can we do with the leaves? I feel like we can make like a soup or something. Yes, clear kamote soup. I don't know who's gonna be ordering it, but that's none of my concern. There we go. DINER directive complete. You have completed the requirement for this year's directive. After a few days, you receive a package with a holodoc confirming your achievement, as well as a reward from the Ministry of Industry. Thank you. Perfecto. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff from that. So what happened?
Good work.
Them out.
Happy customers will spread the word, and soon you're gonna have more customers than you'll know what to do with.
I actually
Remember,
need to
increasing your fame
make it
also
more
increases
spacious.
your population cap,
Yeah.
therefore increasing the number of customers who spawn on the map. Fame can fluctuate, but it won't go below a minimum level. This minimum level is set at increments of 50. So once you hit 50 or 100 or 150 fame, it cannot drop below that level. Your fame widget on the right edge of the screen also shows your faction points. Faction points are a type of currency that you earn from happy customers depending on which faction they belong to. You can use faction points later to build special rooms, buy special items, request traders, and request a faction leader to launch an invasion. We'll talk about that later.
I see. So we're basically serving a bunch of different factions and we can take side to like support them in a way.
The old man enters your office just as you're getting ready to call it a day.
Looks like you're doing well. It may be time for bigger things, like helping factions. You can either help them conquer regions of the galaxy or complete events. Either way, it pays well. I've got contacts with the Bani Shamal's Elder Council. I hear they're preparing to take over a nearby star system. Pay them a visit, and take these go-bards. Let's split the profit if the invasion is successful.
Open the Factions window by clicking on the Factions button on the upper right part of the HUD.
Please
Click
over
on
here.
Fund Invasion to start an invasion event. Doing this would usually cost faction points, but this one's for free. Invasion events are important because it's how factions take control of the galaxy. You aren't just a DINER manager, you are the invisible hand that guides the fate of the galaxy.
Invisible
Once
hands.
a faction controls more than 2/3 of the galaxy, the game is over, and your performance will be
that's how
based on
it-
your relationship with the winning faction. So
Okay.
make sure the faction you're supporting is winning. Fund an invasion now
like
to
a twist
progress.
there. Kinda like that. 150. We need to click this. This is the galaxies, the map. And we have Prince Vernon's court, the Caracol's army, the Bani Shamal. I think we're going with the Bani Shamal, right? Before the Great Disagreement, the Great Disagreement, the Bani Shamal were constant and immovable, infallible facts of life as inevitable as entropy. No transaction in the galaxy went unaccounted for by these soft-spoken, persistent, and above all polite merchants. Oh, that's cool. Hailing from the desert planet of Al-Khali, they are patriarchal and secretive society of unassuming facilitators and traders. Whether you need a helium transverter for a star junk or a dose of Baharat for an ailing loved one, they have what you need. But caution is advised. Those who cross them have a tendency to disappear. One day they're the next erased from memory, and that is how the Banishmal are both expected and feared. Holy. Big event, fun invasion. I think we are supposed to fun.
I have a request.
Oh, this is Banishmal. Damn, you have a lot of jewelry. You walk out through the rear entrance of the ancient fort. You have turned into a diner. A solitary figure stands and waits patiently, judging from the fine gold-trimmed silk robe. The old man is a member of the Banishmal Council of Elders. Ah, manager, thank you for coming to see me. After the pleasantries and small talk, he gets right down to business. Seldom do the Banishmal go to war, but sometimes the pursuit of profit leads us to it. His expression slowly hardens. The 50 chieftains of Al-Khali await the chief executive order to invade. We are counting on your support. Potential monthly rewards, 20 building materials. I think we go with a sizable donation.
You walk with the old man outside the diner.
Well, that went better than I thought. I think you've got what it takes to keep this place running. Who knows? Maybe you'll turn it into the next Galactic hotspot. Until then, I'm going to see what's out there. See what's left.
I think that's the end of the tutorial, no?
All the best to you. And keep a seat ready for me when I come back for a visit.
And with that, the old man is gone. You stand alone for a moment in the quiet wastes. You turn around towards the lights of the diner,
Baker's
beckoning
old
you back.
mentor.
There's plenty of work to do, player. Let's get going.
Alright, that's actually pretty cool. So we don't have any more tutorial, and that's about it. I like that.
Fortune smiles upon us.
Successful invasion. You walk into your office to find a roll-up parchment made of gazelle leather on your desk. Scrawled on the parchment in the Banishmal's prize in black ink is a message from the Council of Elders. Lady Lakshmi smiles upon us. The Banishmal are victorious. Our enterprise grows, and so do your coffers. You have the gratitude of the elders, and most importantly, that of the chief executive. Okay, that is very cool. Oh, thank you for playing free Appetiser. So that's the end of the demo. Oh my god, I think I like the game. I like the art style. I like it, but there's still room for improvement. So far, I feel like the game is actually quite charming, right? Yeah, I like the narration of it, how they do the tutorial. What I don't like is some of the UI, and probably the HUD is rather confusing, and how they introduce like how you can actually their staff, assign them. It's a little bit confusing for me, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed your stay, and I'll see you guys on the next one.